CBS News political director and Face the Nation moderator John Dickerson joins us now from Longwood University. John, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
Yesterday you cited the Hippocratic Oath, which says first do no harm. Did the aggressiveness of Tim Kaine do harm, and did Mike Pence do harm on content?
Yes, he was aggressive, wasn't he? At times, it felt like it was an interruption, and occasionally a debate broke out. I think that it depends what your game was. I mean, clearly Tim Kaine's goal going into this was to keep the general election in mind and keep driving the issues of Donald Trump and what he'd said and keep those in the forefront. His demeanor and constant interruptions undoubtedly came across as just too much for viewers. Mike Pence was all the things that Donald Trump was not in his debate. He'd clearly studied, and he was unflappable pretty much in the face of all those interruptions. Pence had some of his own, but nothing to compete with Pence. I think basically, the big challenge for the Trump campaign is not the style in the night, but Mike Pence's disconnect with his own candidate. He didn't rush to his defense when Kaine attacked him, and then there were those issues where Pence said things that Donald Trump didn't say that Donald Trump indeed did say.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many times that Senator Kaine tried to make Mike Pence defend Donald Trump and the statements that he has made. But Governor Pence succeeded in deflecting rather than being held account for them, right?
That's right. I mean, he not only deflected, but then went back at Hillary Clinton. So the question is, will the night be judged on what happened in the 90 minutes and the people who watched the 90 minutes, or the conversation afterwards, in which the Clinton campaign no doubt will bring up all the instances in which Mike Pence and Donald Trump disagreed, and all the differences between the way Mike Pence behaves and the way Donald Trump behaves, and all the differences between what Mike Pence said Donald Trump said and what he actually did say.
Or will performance trump content?
Right, exactly. And you know, in debates, performance does trump content when it's the people at the top of the ticket. But when it's the undercard, usually what happens is basically everybody moves back to the general election conversation with 4 days to go to the next debate. We'll probably be through 5 or 6 other stories before we have that debate on Sunday.
Yeah. Gail said something funny this morning. Gail, you said about getting those two to discuss. You said it was like...
Well, we were talking about the interruptions this morning in the green room. I said it was like two cats in a bag. I really felt for Elaine Quijano trying to say, gentlemen, please, to no avail.
Yeah. I know. Standing here outside the debate hall, I'm worried they're going to interrupt me now as I speak. There were so many interruptions last night.
Tim Kaine was certainly no more Mr. Nice Guy. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, sure thing, Gail.
And a reminder, the second presidential debate is scheduled for Sunday night. Coverage begins at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, right here on CBS.